This is the roundabout in Penticton at the end of Front Street. It's going to solve all the traffic problems here. But you know, as I look around me, it's a little bare. You know, it needs something. I don't know, trees or maybe some artwork. And you know, the proposed artwork for this location is in the Art Gallery of the South Okanagan, just in behind me. Where do you find that many suitcases for an installation such as this?
From the donations of, I guess, people who care about art.
Michael Hermesh is a Penticton sculptor. We met him up at the Summerland Ornamental Gardens, where Standing Man is installed. And they wanted their old grip, their old portmanteau, their old suitcase to be commemorated in art somehow.
I think they did.
Well, you see, this suitcase here with the wood and the chrome and the woven is so much more elegant than the vinyl. Have you noticed? I mean, there's...
It is. This one comes with a story attached right away. It's near and dear to somebody. They've put a label on there saying, if not used, please return. Suitcases also contain the things that the person carries with them through life, right?
That's your baggage. This is the baggage you carry.
This is the baggage that you carry.
The metaphors are endless.
They are, yeah.
And how about the central character standing there where that poor old broken potted tree was? Mm-hmm. Who's the character? He's the baggage handler.
He's the baggage handler, yeah.
And you're working on him now?
I'm working on him now.
What will be his medium?
It's with a metal armature, it's plaster with a fiberglass, and then it's impregnated with epoxy resin.
And this guy is carrying his baggage but not wearing any clothes. A nude is perfectly acceptable at the roundabout?
As part of the proposal, I did mention that it was going to be nude. And if there was an issue with that, I don't have an issue with giving the guy a suit.
Now, as far as the arrangement is concerned, that model, they seem to be sort of almost regimental. I mean, don't you kind of prefer random?
Well, they will change. They will change. Regiment is one of the things that can happen to a suitcase, and it's going to be basically like it was called a ballet in Suitcases and Memories. So the suitcases will move from month to month.
So even though it'd be 300 pounds, we'd be able to move them around and make it more random, do you think?
Yeah, you can make them more random, or you can tell a story with them. Like you can move them all. The suitcases are all behind the guy, and he's got one suitcase in front of him there.
Oh, now that is so mysterious. Yeah. Why are all these suitcases here and that one there?
Yeah, and what's the relationship between this guy and that guy?
Oh, this is the Stonehenge approach.
The suitcase Stonehenge approach, yeah.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah, isn't that gorgeous?
That is gorgeous. And look at the man is completely surrounded by his baggage.
Yeah. And it's so marvelous because it really does say something. It's a whole different story, yet it isn't something you can verbalize. What's the relationship, you know?
And it's you know, sometimes you don't need to ask questions. You just need to wonder.
Yeah, yeah.
When do you think it's going to be installed out there in the roundabout?
We're hoping for early December, right?
That soon?
That soon, yeah.
So over the winter, these suitcases, kind of levitating, will be out there at the roundabout.
Yeah.
Now, what happens to them in the spring?
In the spring, they open up and flowers grow out of them.
Unbelievable.